Tommy Edman at the plate.
Leading off tonight for the Mets, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
And that's through there for a strike. And the home opener is underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The 0-2. And there's a ball.
Tough to take a two-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Jose Siri. And a strike on the outside edge. Siri in his 4th year, batting second in today's lineup, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Called strike right there. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for New York, Max Muncy. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Up and in. 1-2 the count.
1 ball.
2 outs, bases empty. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here in the desert, and on the mound in this one, Clay. Holmes.
Trying to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Seong Kim.
Number 6.
Line drive. Hauls it in, 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Wyatt Langford in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Doyle sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a swing and a miss.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The pitch. Just misses. And that's ball 2.
2-2 the count.
And that's down and away. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now here's Jeff McNeil.
The left fielder, number 1, Jeff McNeil.
Throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets.
Batting 6th, the second baseman, Brett Beatty.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Beatty tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Nope, he held back. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Langford puts it away, and that's the third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Corbin Carroll. Holmes back to work. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1's the count.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
0-2.
Just missing there. Going to count 1 and 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That's off the mark. Now 2 and 2. That one is absolutely belted. Did one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. And that's a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
He's got it, and there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Little chopper rolls foul. Man at second. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 2. That's to third. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Save. In comes the run from second. And it's 1-0.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He kind of rolled over on this.
Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone. Andrew Vaughn now. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first. No swing. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in. Here in the third and final game of the series. And a base hit right there. And it gets by him. 1 run across. Yoshida around third. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Ildemaro Vargas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Hard hit left side. Edmonds slings to first. 2 away. Here's Turner now. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. McNeil in pursuit. Drops into the glove. And that ends the inning. And we're back. Top half of the third inning. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Oh, he gloves it.
Batting it, the designated hitter, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Gorman. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Next pitch inside. And the count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Inside, 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 1 down, bases empty. That one is upstairs. That one lifted to left. Gurriel on the run. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, bases empty. And stepping in for New York, Brenton Doyle. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Center field. Siri hauls it in for the out. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. He's 0 for 1.
Wyatt Langford.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Swing and a foul out of play. Here's a 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side. Doyle on the move. Makes the catch. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. On the ground, Beatty tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, new inning getting started. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Tommy Edman. And that is out of play. Edman, 29 years old, usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. There's the swing and a miss.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. Carroll hustling after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Here's Muncy to hit. And that is that. Back here in the desert, here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Lourdes Gurriel.
Swing and a ground ball. What a stop. The throw, nicely done for the out.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one upstairs, ball one. So 2 balls and no strikes. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the
Masataka Yoshida stands in now for the Diamondbacks. He was walked intentionally his first time. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
7,
next to hit for Arizona, Andrew Vaughn doubled his first time up. And a foul ball. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Line drive, base hit. Moreno around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. To third, tag, got him. Here's the third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Now the throw to first on the run.
He's out.
And very nicely done for the out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's Pete Alonso. Gallen back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And that's outside. 2-1.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
3 balls, 1 strike.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Ripped on a line, Gurriel handles the chance, and there's one away. Jeff McNeil stands in. He's 0 for 1.
Jeff McNeil.
And that one missing low. That's back there. It's out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they cut it to the lead. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now here is Brett Beatty. And there's a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One down, base is empty. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Vargas tosses to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Trey Turner at the plate. Reed Garrett taking over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Garrett.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Diamondbacks putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the number 2 hitter, Hae-Sung Kim, 0 for 2 in this one. Upstairs.
Counts 1-0.
Swings through that.
That was straight queso right there.
1-1.
This one lifted in the air, left field. McNeil pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. Now up next for Arizona, Wyatt Langford. Tapped softly on the ground. He beats it out, and the tapper turns into an infield single.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it.
Runner on the go. They pitch out. And she throws. Save! Now 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Nice grab. And they get the out. All set for the top of the 6th. So now here's the Mets DH, Nolan Gorman. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. That one missing inside. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. And misses inside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Brenton Doyle up now for the Mets. Struck out swinging his first time. Strike 1.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
1 down, base is empty. Got him swinging. back to the top of the Mets order. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tommy Edman. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
So runner at second. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Jose Siri, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss there. Runner at second, 2 down. And we're in the top half of the 6th. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Next pitch is downstairs.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Nabs it, and that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Gurriel.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 1-2. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Here's the catcher. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Oscar Brazoba.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Big stock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Masataka Yoshida stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that's too high.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. On the ground to first. And foul ball. The 2-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That's to third. Muncy over to second for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. Back here at Chase Field, Muncy digs in. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Thompson, in his 4th year, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And a superb diving catch.
Just a great jump off the bat, and he was fully committed. Lays out, dives, makes a beautiful catch, and his pitcher is going to be pretty happy about that one.
So up next, Jeff McNeil. Swing and a miss.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering upstairs. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back here in the desert, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And there's one down. So digging in, Ildemaro Vargas.
Ildemaro Vargas.
Foul ball. One down, base is empty.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with 1 away.
The batter, number 7. Shortstop.
Here's Trey Turner. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Muncy over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Brett Beatty. Thompson back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Gurriel handles the chance. 1 up, 1 down. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets.
Alvarez.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. The D-backs leading by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And it remains 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's 2 down. And now the DH, Nolan Gorman. Now this is in the air down the line. Gurriel handles the chance. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Hye-Sung Kim. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. That one felt good. It's 5-1. So up next, Wyatt Langford. That's a base hit.
Everything came together for him. Pretty good.
Brooks Raley gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good.
Ouch, that one got him. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pickoff throw. Dives back. Out. Raley throws over. Carroll back on a dive.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Runner on the go. It's a pitch out.
1 strike.
High leg kick throw there. Safe. Runner on the go again. Swing and a miss. Throw save. That's a stolen base. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 3 for 3 with 3 singles.
Now running it first for the Diamondbacks.
Intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. And now
pitching for
so they bring on their closer in the 8th. A roll to Chapman.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And a swing and a miss. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit.
Number 7.
So 2 down now, and here is Andrew Vaughn. He was late there, strike 1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
That's off the inside corner. 1-2 to count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 2 outs. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out. So digging in, Ildemaro Vargas. Fought off foul. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 run is in. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, you grew up in the Bay Area. Did you have a favorite player as a kid?
Yeah, I love the A's lineup. I mean, guys like Ricky Henderson, Dave Kingman, Terry Steinbach. I mean, you just go on and on. Tony Armas. Just some tremendous rosters back then, and I loved as a kid getting on the BART train, the Bay Area Rapid Transit, pulling up right there to the stadium and then going in and watching the game.
You also had the pleasure of going over and hitting and taking batting practice at a big leaguer's house. Who was that?
Yeah, Willie McGee, one of the greatest of all time, in my opinion. Not
he
in the
lived in your neighborhood.
Yeah, his folks live right down the street from me, and that's where his batting cage was. I used to look out at my backyard down the hill and just dream of one day maybe being able to go over and hit with them, and that dream became a reality when I was drafted.
That's hard hit on the line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks take this one in a blowout. Gallen with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.